of the reasons that has been cited, or at least in the second wave, is that the virus, the COVID-19 virus or the SARS-CoV-2 virus, has mutated over the last 1 year, which is a natural evolution of any RNA virus, where it continuously mutates as it infects more number of individuals, either acquired by vaccination or by the previous infection. So these mutations can even evade, or sometimes these mutations can even weaken the virus. Now, currently there have been certain variants, genetic mutations that have happened in the viral genome, which basically people are talking about how it increases the infectivity, or how it increases the severity of infection, or increases the transmissibility across individuals. So based on that, each variant have been given a name, especially much easier names rather than talking about different mutations which are more complex by individuals. So WHO has given a nomenclature for alpha, beta, gamma, kappa, delta variants. And last end of April and May, there has been a new variant of COVID-19 virus which has increased its presence across the country, which we call it as a Delta variant. So Delta variant is a variant where its genome, or the viral genome, has several mutations it has acquired over the last several months, or at least 2 to 3 months, and of which there are certain mutations. For example, L452R, that's one of the mutations which basically gives the virus an capability to evade immune response, either because of existing antibodies or because of vaccination. So they, even after 2 doses of vaccination, because of this Delta variant, individuals do get infection. It also makes the virus effective against some of the monoclonal antibody drugs. Also increases the infectivity and transmissibility of the virus. So this particular variant we call it as a variant of concern. So there are 3 different variants as per WHO classification. One is variant of interest, another is variant of concern. These 2 variants of interest and concern what it means is that these mutations increase the viral infectivity, transmissibility, which can evade the diagnostic tests, and also gives it new function, and it may also increase its lethality. That's why they are called as variants of concern. So Delta variant is variant of concern. We have been very careful. We've been looking at, government is doing its best to ensure that to do genomic surveillance, identify individuals who have been infected with Delta variant. But recently, just about a couple of weeks back, the consortium in India who have been sequencing the genomes of the viruses have identified a new mutation in the virus, which it acquires one mutation called K417N mutation, which is called as a Delta plus variant. Now, it has been termed as a variant of concern based on certain evidence that the virus will have the capability to again increase the infectivity, transmissibility, virulence, increase the hospitalization, and also might increase the deaths that happen usually with the COVID-19. Where all it has been found, Delta plus has been found in few places in Maharashtra, few places in Karnataka, even in northern parts of the country, but there are not many cases, a few cases. But since it has increased infectivity, it can spread very fast. It can become one of the dominant variants, like how Delta variant has happened. Need to be careful. Contact tracing, containments are extremely important. Most of the state governments are doing. Genomic surveillance becomes extremely important. As we sequence more viral genomes, we can understand how fast it's mutating, how dominant strain is going to be there, and we can ensure that we take effective measures in containing this particular strain. There is no preponderance of this particular strain that it can infect a certain age group of individuals. It can infect any age group of individual. However, in general, individuals who are above the age of 40 or 45, elderly people, generally have a higher susceptibility to get a severe COVID, and people who have comorbidities will have a higher severity. However, one important thing that everyone needs to understand is that whether it's a Delta variant or Delta plus variant, vaccination helps everyone to be safe whatever mutation the virus gets. These variants of concern do decrease the effectivity of the vaccinations, but still there has been no single evidence so far that post 2 doses or whatever doses of vaccination has been done, individuals succumbing to COVID-19, they will get mild to moderate, or they might even sometimes, very rarely, might get hospitalized, but deaths are extremely rare. So one important thing that everyone needs to understand, vaccinate yourself as fast as possible to protect from any kind of variant that is currently available.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.